I literally just woke up. Literally. I'm sitting here writing in my journal. You know, I had a hard night last night. I had a real hard night. And I cried waking up in the morning. I cried going to bed. And I think because I was just overwhelmed, frustrated, I got discouraged. Fear took over my spirit. The whole week, fear took over my spirit. And fear took over my spirit, and it came in and just closed in on me. And you know, just like I said, I couldn't get out of bed. I sat in the dark last night. After I got off the phone, what did I do? I talked to Randy. Randy is my mentor. He's near and dear to me. He is a professor at the University of Cincinnati. I call him a professor. I mean, he is a professor. I call him professor. He's the best fashion illustrator in my spirit. He's up there for me. He is who I want to be. He is who I want to aspire to be mentally and artistically. And I'm so grateful for him. This is gonna make me cry. And I hate crying, but the evil spirit took over me this week. And it was hard to pull myself out. Like, I would pull myself out for like 12 to 15 hours, and then it'll just come back in and just suck you dry, and you lay in the bed and you're just like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I'm unhappy. It was just taking over me. And I didn't realize it until I got up this morning. I literally just got up this morning, and I'm writing in my journal. I wrote down my to-do list for today. Send my references to Ferragamo. You know, because I just had the interview yesterday and the day before. I had part 2 of the interview yesterday, and it went well. He asked me to send over my resume. Even though he asked me to, not resume, sorry. He asked me to send over my references, and then they'll decide where they want to go. So I'm getting ready to do that this morning. And then apply to more jobs, of course. I seen that Macy's was having a hiring event. And then I said maybe go out to Harlem, you know, see what alteration shops are there. Basically find me another Miss Karen. Miss Karen is, I'm related to her husband, Mr. Kenny. And Miss Karen and Mr. Kenny are near and dear to me too. They taught me how to run a business. Period, point blank. They came into my life. Actually, I brought them. They came into my life, but at the same time, I found them. And they taught me how to run a business. Miss Karen taught me how to be a lady. My mom did too, and my grandma. My whole family did. I haven't been my best self. And to be honest, my insecurities have been kicking in. My insecurities of where I'm going to be was kicking in all this week. And it says Huntington $1.77 broke. That's just my reality, and I hate putting my business out there, but I want you guys to know. The evil spirit just came in and infiltrated me, infiltrated my confidence, infiltrated my self-esteem, infiltrated my thoughts, infiltrated my motivation, infiltrated how good I am, how talented I am. It just infiltrated me this week, and it made me really insecure. If you want to be honest, it infiltrated me, and I didn't realize it till this morning. And I told myself, get up. And I know all this sounds corny. The evil spirit really infiltrated me this whole week. You know how you're so in tune to something, how you're in that jar, and you don't like, you're in the jar and you don't see, like, you don't see it because you're in the jar. You don't see it. You're in until when it finally, when the good spirit comes and grabs your hand and say, "Come on," you get out of the jar. You be like, "Ooh, that's what I was doing this week." No, no, no. And I will say the last month I've been watching Michael Jackson videos. Don't ask me why. I've been watching Michael Jackson on Instagram. Well, yeah, I watched him on Instagram. All of a sudden, he started just being on my timeline, and what's that called? Analytics. Analytics. Uh, I was attracted to the greatness, not the money, not the famous, not the none of that. I think I was just attracted to the greatness and the skill. How did he get that good? What did you do? What did you think? What did you say? How did you get that great? What do I need to do? Tell me what I need to do. And I think that was rolling in my mind. I kept watching all his videos and I was like, tell me what do I need to do? Where am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? What do I need to do? And I guess I was attracted to the greatness of how he got that good. And something about that made me curious. Something about that made me say, I guess, want to answer. I guess I was looking for like a direction, or I guess I was looking for a direction, or was looking for an answer, or was looking for a hand. I don't know. But I was attracted to how good he is, about what he does. And I guess mainly it was the dancing, not much just the singing. Well, the dancing and the singing and the performing. What did you do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do more of? And and for now on, he's been on my timeline. But that's how they build the internet. You look at one thing and it's going to keep being there. But timeline is him talking about what he had to give up to get that good. And I guess I was searching for something. And yesterday I was looking up where to have fun at in New York, how to find a job, why is it so hard to find a job, in fashion and just to find a job in general. And I also think with that, I think I was just looking for something to tell me that it's going to be okay. And I get that from my family too. I have support too back in my hometown in Cincinnati. I have that, but it's something different when you it's something different when someone tells you it's going to be okay. That's in your exact same shoes, exact same color and hue as you are, exact same situation, and exact same age. There's something about that makes it sink in better. And I think that's what I was looking for last night. Mainly last night and this morning. I think that's what I was searching for someone to tell me that it's going to be okay and it's going to get better. And I got to get up and just keep the fumes going and to keep looking in the girl on YouTube. That sounds real, the girl on YouTube. The girl on YouTube is just like, keep looking at stuff keep looking at stuff that whatever you want to do, look at it. And I've always done that. I've always done that. But now I feel like I need it more than ever. Now I feel like I need it more than ever for somebody to tell me it's okay. It's going to be better and you're going to find something. You're going to find your way. And I guess that's what I was looking for someone who's in my shoes, whether it's right now or a year or two ago. Evil spirit trying to infiltrate you. You gotta recognize it and get out of it. Get out of it. Don't soak. In the words that my mom would say, don't dwell on what happened. You just got to pick up and just move on. And yeah. And also, I was also looking at Michael Jackson to look at his look. Every great artist or person has like a signature. And in my mind, I've always thought about what is my signature. You know what I want? My signature is my hair, even though I need a almost that time. But I think I was also looking for a signature. And I was looking at Michael Jackson. I'm like, he always wore those jackets. He always wore those pants. The way he styled his hair, the way he wore his jackets, the way his simplistic look was not simplistic. It was more. It was something to it. He wore it. He was it. I believed him. And I know I have that element too. Whenever people meet me, they feel something from me. I don't know. I've gotten that plenty of times in my life. And I mean, oh, you in fashion, that makes sense. You give me that type of aura. So I know I wear it without wearing it. You know, I know I have that too. But I was just looking at him like he has it too. Did someone give that to him? Or did he someone give him that style? Or was that him? What is my signature? And he's an idol of mine. Grace Jones definitely is an idol of mine. I was always into editorial makeup, you know, not just regular, you know, eyeshadow. I like editorial makeup. And something about editorial makeup just, you know, it makes me feel like a canvas. Like I'm black and I'm the canvas. And any color that puts on my face, it brightens it out. And I always describe myself like a Blade versus Grace Jones. It's kind of like who I, you know, what I am. You know, it's kind of like a me versus me. Me is me, and then the other me is kind of like who society try to forces me to be and tries to box me in and tries to trap me in. And you've been trapped in that box for so many years that your mind is so conditioned to think that way that it's hard for you to get out of it. And then when you're out of it, you're instantly labeled. So it's kind of like a me versus me. And that's kind of just who I am as an artist. That's what I design based off of. I design based off my mood and how I feel. Right now, I don't have any money to design, but when I get this job, it's on. When I was back at home, I used to, when every time I have this thing, every time I go out, I have to make something to wear. I have to wear something that I made. Every time I go out with my friends, when we go into the club, especially if I have like enough of a time frame to make something. There were times where I made something in 2 days. And my stupid goofy ass didn't. I hate taking pictures. I cannot stand taking pictures. It's like if you see me, you see me. If you don't, then that's on you. You should have seen me. But I need to stop doing that. I really need to take pictures of me because that's important. You know, you are the walking promotion. That's why that's why every time I went out, if Kiana or Jana was like, hey, you want to go out next Friday? Copa is a lounge club that is popular in Cincinnati. It's called Copa. It's next to Treehouse. Treehouse is another uh, lounge club in Cincinnati. And there's not a lot of lounge clubs in Cincinnati where people of color go to because all the bars and nightclubs in Cincinnati, they're gentrified. Where majority of all those clubs downtown used to be for people of color. But now gentrification just took over, and now when you walk in there and them people looking at you like, what are you doing in here? Where not even 5 years ago, this was an all black club. Now you moved us. What's the word that Dane Calloway told me to say? There's immigrated and immigrated. There's they two different meanings and they spell different. And correct me if I'm saying the wrong one. Immigrated when it you know you one is where you move to a different state and one is where you move to a different country. basically you just moving territories. But you know, uh, most of those clubs were for people of color, and now people of color only have Ultra Lounge Club, which is in Covington, right next to Newport on the Levee. And then we have Copa, and then we have Treehouse. Copa and Treehouse are downtown next to Sugar Spice. Sugar Spice is like this goofy ass breakfast diner. Um, so Copa and Treehouse is downtown, and OTR Live. Those are like the three clubs in Code 51. I've never been to Code. I didn't get to go to Code 51. Those are the four main black clubs that people of color go to because they don't want us in these other spaces, and they come up with goofy ass shit. A dress code, no jerseys, no baseball jerseys, no hats, no gym shoes. You know, some of the stuff I understand, but then it's like, you know, black people bring the money to businesses. We are the money makers of this country, you know, but that's, you know, and me and Randy talk about it all the time. When I go to clubs and they pat you down like I'm a common criminal. Pat you down like I'm a common criminal. And the last time I went out, it was for my birthday, the week after. Me and Deja went to Copa because it was free before 11. And I had maybe something to wear. And I had maybe something to wear. And I had seen this dress at TJ Maxx that me and Randy had seen the day before, that Thursday. And I was like, I really like this dress. And then I couldn't afford it. Well, I could have bought it. But you know how when you have the money, but if you buy it, that's all of your money. So technically, you don't have it to buy. It was one of those situations. And I was like, yeah, I like it. I mean, I can make myself that. I'll just keep going. You know, it's whatever. And Friday, you know, I was like, well, when I was taking Randy home Thursday, I was like, should I make me something to wear? I was like, you only got today and tomorrow to make you something to wear. You don't have to make something you wear every single time you go out. You know, I'm like, yes, I do. And I get the thrill out of designing something. It's like a thrill. It's like a rush. It's like candy. It's like, oh my God, it's next. Coming up with an idea, coming up with a design, coming up with an inspiration is my favorite part. I will pull inspiration out of anywhere. If my mood is down, I can pull something out of everywhere. You know, I could do it on the fly. It's nothing for me. And so I made me something to wear, and time. I only had like 40, maybe less than 42 hours. And then I went to the club, you know, they pat me down, damn near went up my fucking dress. I ain't no common criminal. Just the stuff that black people gotta go through to go out. And it's crazy because your own clubs treat you that way. You know, pat me down like I'm a common criminal. But they don't do that at those white clubs or white bars. Pat you down like a common criminal. Ask for your ID. You just walk right in and have a seat at the bar. Again, there's seating. Black clubs, there's no seating. I gotta stay in the whole time. I gotta pay to get in. I gotta pay to park, pay to get in, pay to drink, pay to eat, pay to sit. You know, I gotta do all that. And then, you know, it's just like, damn, I'm basically paying for the real estate of this place. Is basically what you're paying for. You're paying for the real estate of the place, and you're paying for the image. Is what I learned about going to the club. I love going to the club though. I love getting dressed. I love looking fly. I like looking like the best one and the best female in the room. I like that. I like when everybody turn their head. I get a kick out of it. I love camera. I love it. I'm shy. This weird, right? You shy, but then you turn around and say you love the camera. I know. I'm just one of those people. But, you know, when you see them, you see them. When you seen them, you seen them. When you seen them, you knew that was them. You knew that was them. You know what they coming in. You know that you need to clear the room when they walk in. You know when you walk in, somebody gonna pass out. When you walk in, you know that room is filled. When you walk in, you know that's yours. When you walk in, you know can't nobody touch it. You know when you walk in, that award is yours. You already know going to the door. You're always gonna be humble. And you're always gonna be grateful. When you walk in that room, They know who you are. They walk in that room, yeah, you black, but they know who the fuck you are. They know, yeah, he's him. He is him and she is her. And I think that's what I was attracted to. And I think that's why I just kept watching them on Pinterest and why I kept watching them on Instagram for the last couple months. I don't know. I guess, like I said, just searching. I can't explain it. It's just something that I felt. But I want to be that person. When you walk into the room, you know that that's them. When they walk into a room, you know you need to clear that alleyway because they have walked into that room. And I still want to remain that good person, that humble, that grateful, that good friend, that good girlfriend, that good whatever person, that good. I still want to remain that. But when I walk into that room, when it comes to work, they know I'm that person. That's, I guess is what I was attracted to, and I guess that's why I was making stuff for me to wear to go out. I guess that's why. I guess I like the thrill of some of people saying, "I wonder was she gonna." I guess I like that thrill. I like keep people questioning and people going. And I was like that in college too. They was always wanted to know what I was doing. They may not like me. My mouth got me into a lot of trouble when I was in college, because I was just like, felt like the outsider. Nobody understands me. They don't get it. They want all this basic ass, goofy ass fashion shit when there's more that you can be doing. There's more. And I guess when I see Michael Jackson and Grace Jones, I guess I felt that. Mainly I guess I felt that more. That moreness. And I was watching his interview with Oprah, how he was saying he had to give up a whole lot to get that good, and that I had to be committed and dedicated and sacrifice and give up a whole lot of stuff that I want in order to get that good. And am I ready to make that commitment? Because as he said, it's like a marriage. Do I want to be committed to this? Yes. Do I want to be dedicated to this? Yes. Is this what I want? Yes. Am I ready? Yes.